What's going on, everybody? Hey up there. My name is William. This is my brother, John Michael. I had the privilege of meeting Jack Bentley, yes, and Miss Lauren Richmond.
That's right.
That is right. All right. I think we all got a couple songs, more than a couple that we're gonna play, and I don't know if I guess Lucas said I got to go first, so I'll go ahead and do that. This first song is called Hopping a Fence in Memphis. As it implies, there's a couple probably different stories behind it. One of them would be having a little bit too much fun, or just the right amount of fun, and figured I'd sneak onto the Redbirds field at AutoZone Stadium, and so kind of snuck on there at late one night, early one morning, avoided all the security guards, and got a chance to play left field for the Redbirds for about 30 seconds before somebody started running after me, and got off there real quick and managed to get away before the authorities caught me. So,
that's great.
And then another time I ended up hopping a fence in Memphis. Actually found myself, never thought I would, but I was at a Justin Timberlake concert. And let me tell you, it was a good time. I didn't buy the tickets. I went with somebody else, and I honestly had a great time, but ended up trying to sneak into my buddy's house, my buddy's parents' house, hopped a fence, and then was trying to break into their house by reaching my arm up through their doggy door. Didn't quite get in, so and so anyway, just a couple instances trying to hop a fence in Memphis, but here we go. Hopping a fence in Memphis, just trying to get on the field. Hopping a fence in Memphis, just trying to seal the deal. I got to get to where I'm going and get out fast. Grab my guitar, don't forget the cash. Hopping a fence in Memphis, 'cause this life ain't bound to last. Crossing the bridge, coming from the ridge in northeast Arkansas. City lights shining bright like a guiding star. You won't find no baby in a manger. They'll just rock you from the cradle, rocking and a rolling in a city of soul, and let it flow, yeah. Hopping a fence in Memphis, just trying to get on the field. Hopping a fence in Memphis, just trying to seal the deal. Gotta get to where I'm going and get out fast. Grab my guitar, don't forget the cash. Hopping a fence in Memphis, 'cause life ain't bound to last. I didn't choose this life chose me. It's easier said than done, my friends. Don't pluck the apple from the tree. You're gonna know too much, see some stuff that you weren't supposed to see. Just get what you paid for and leave everything else be. Hopping the fence in Memphis, just trying to get on the field. Hopping the fence in Memphis, just trying to seal the deal. I gotta get to where I'm going and get out fast. Grab my guitar, don't forget the stash. Hopping the fence in Memphis, this life ain't bound to last. All blues, all blue, they got their blues. Really there's nothing much to them, 'cause you've had them too. Blues will pick you up when you're down. You can chase the blues all over town, but the money and the women and the sinning and the grinning is really what makes it sound. Said the money and the women and the sinning and the grinning is really what makes it sound. Hopping the fence in Memphis, just trying to get on the field. Hopping the fence in Memphis, just trying to seal the deal. I got to get to where I'm going and get out fast. Grab my guitar, don't forget the stash. Hopping a fence in Memphis, this life ain't bound to last. Thank you.
All right. Isn't that a good tune? I always like that one.
So I'm John Michael. I'm his older brother, and one of them, and we play a lot together. This first song is called "Walking Downtown." This is a song that I wrote about walking downtown in Jonesboro, and just the different things that can happen to you. Just trying to pick up a girl, or just go down to a bar and just kind of get away from the blues for a second and just kind of get some clarity and that sort of thing. So anyway, this one's called Walking Downtown.
Well, I went walking downtown just the other day when I saw a pretty thing, stopped just to say hey. She gave me the cold shoulder, that girl walked right on by. Just shook my head, continued down the road. Walked on down to a basement bar. It was happy hour, there was a piano player with a tip jar. He was leaning into them blues on the high end. Knew it was the right place, seemed like the right time. When I came back out, was blackout, I did not recognize anything, no place, no person passing before my eyes. There was music in the distance with a groove. Felt myself get up and began to move. I got eyes about a mile away from anything. Like to smile just to give it away for the joy it might bring. I got some things that I'd like to change, but it takes some time. Sought solutions, chased illusions, but I'm feeling fine. Feeling fine. Feeling fine. Feeling fine, feeling fine.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to be quite a bit different. But I told myself I was going to do this song. I lost a good friend who was a big supporter of my music. His name was Lynn Ledford. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of the Ledford House concerts, but I'm going to do this one for Lynn. It's the first song I ever wrote at the legendary Ledford House. It's called Heaven Knows. Might sit and stare at the squirrels playing in the yard, just to take my mind off of this pain. Pretend I don't care who I am or where you are, and walk blind through lightning and rain. No one really knows about the hell that I've gone through since the day I first opened my eyes. And I'd hate to wonder about what I'm liable to do if I'm hit by one more damn surprise. Heaven knows how the story goes, but I don't. I just hope that old man sees how hard I've tried. I'll smile and say I'm gonna be okay, but I won't until I pray through another sleepless night. Trapped in my own head, it seems this time I can't break out. Holding my heart hostage from the truth. When I lie in bed is when those voices start to shout, reminding me I'm still in love with you. And I can overthink until the darkness has me bound. Love to close my eyes and just let go. Shut off this world a while and turn those noises down. Take that time to heal my broken soul. Heaven knows how the story goes, but I don't. I just hope that old man sees how hard I've tried. I'll smile and say I'm gonna be okay, but I won't until I pray through another sleepless night. Take me back to that simple time before the demons took my mind. Barefoot on a mountain stream in the sunshine. And pull me from this lion's den, Lord, let my heart beat free again. I'd love to say that I made it out alive. Heaven knows how the story goes, but I don't. I just hope that old man sees how hard I've tried. I'll smile and say I'm gonna be okay, but I won't until I pray through another sleepless night.
Awesome job, all of y'all. I'm Lauren Richmond, and the song I'm going to do, I wrote in 2020. I wrote it after having a conversation with a friend of mine named Jason Crabb in Nashville. And what's funny is I've never played at the Forum, but this is where I met Jason when I was 6 years old. And this is where my mom and dad met, so it's pretty cool. But I wrote this song, it's called Behind This Guitar. I hope y'all like it. Well, I was like, what's happening here? Hey, I told y'all about that. I told you about that nicotine stuff. I was looking in my car today, and I needed gum, and I seen this old pack of gum that didn't have a wrapper on it. Well, it had a wrapper on it, just didn't say the label. It was Nicorette or whatever. I ate like 5 pieces of it, and now I'm all keyed up. So, anyway. Never had that stuff before. heading on down to Mississippi, just a little east of Tupelo. Had to put some space between me and Dallas. Had to pour some kerosene on this fire in my soul. You said it was you or the whiskey. I tried to put it down just to pick up that damn wine. And now my heart is feeling homeless. I'm living every word of Clint's killing time. Growing weary from wandering, living out of a tip jar in my car. But I swear to God that 9 to 5 would kill me. That's why he made me to be behind this guitar. The telephone rang and it was Mama. Just wanted to see if her little girl was doing okay. She said, why the hell do you let him do this to you? Treating your heart like it's something to toss away. Growing weary from wandering, living out of a tip jar in that old car. But I swear to God that 9 to 5 would kill me. That's why he made me to be behind this guitar. That's why he made me to be behind this guitar. I'm heading on down to Mississippi, just a little east of Tupelo. Had to put some space between me and Dallas. Had to pour some kerosene on this fire in my soul. Thank you. Thank you.
So does that mean it laps back around to me, or
Yep.
are you sure? Do I have to go right now? You have a beautiful voice. Y'all are all very
Thank
talented.
you.
That was wonderful. Don't expect much from me. This is another one I wrote. I was reading a book one time, maybe the only one I ever finished, but it was called My Cross to Bear, Dwayne Allman, and he talked about writing a song, and it was just like kind of what he had, observed. So this is more of an observance of kind of things that I was seeing at this point in time, which was 2016, 17. I'm trying to think. It was actually after Nick passed. 17. But anyway, just was going through a little bit at the time, so ended up writing this song. It's called Hopefully Blue. Hopefully Blue, because it's better to, I guess, have the blues than not feel anything at all. Plucks leaves from the trees, sets them gently on the ground. Dog speaks with a longing howl, hoping spring will roll around. All around you can see all
but your own destiny. So take your time, but don't move slow. We're gonna be here for a while. Where we go, no man knows. So just smile. Foggy headlights pushing forward, driving for the tunnel light. Church bells ringing on the hour. Drive for sunshine, all despite the power of the mind to be free from all anxiety. I'm digging for treasure, not for gold. Why gain the world just to lose your soul? Where we go, no man knows. So just smile. It's getting better day by day, but it won't always be that way. The moment you leave your love behind, second we go back in time to a place we know all too well, with no water in the well. So don't let your well run dry. Need your love to keep me high. Your love keeps me high all the time.
That's a good tune too. This next song I'm gonna do is called "Lonesome Blues." Whenever I was, 17 or 18, whenever I was 18, I stayed up all night and wrote an album, and this is a song off that. It's just about being lonesome and needing somebody to be there for you. Lonesome blues and everyone should know. All packed up, no place to go. Lonesome blues, stop and think a while. Got no one left, got no reason to smile. Runaway blues took me from my home. Rode the rails, long did I roam, but them lonesome blues, they stole away my soul. Got no one left to call my own, and I need somebody. Need someone to call my own, and I need somebody. Need someone to carry me home, 'cause I'm scared of being alone. Lonesome blues gonna leave me one day, 6 feet down in a lonesome grave. Lonesome blues, they call out my name like an old friend. Mine are gone, and I need somebody. Need someone to call my own, and I need somebody. Need someone to carry me home, 'cause I'm tired of being alone.
say, I'm not unplugged, am I? This song is called Directions. It's 3 verses about 3 people in my life that drastically altered the direction I was taking at the time. The first verse being about my biological grandfather who claimed to be a Pentecostal preacher, but he had a little problem with the whiskey. The second verse about the woman I've been married to for 23 years. We did a little separate. We both wound up in other relationships, hers abusive. And the last verse is about my grandmother who raised me from the time I was a baby on her deathbed. I hope you like it. There's an old man comes round here, and he said God hates fags and queers. Well, old man, have you heard the verse? Judge not lest ye be judged first. You try to keep them out of sight, the spirits of your daily fight. But everyone knows in this town that you can't put the whiskey down. He makes her stand right by his side. Behind his eyes a darkness hides. His temper rages like wildfire. Obsession casts out all desire. And boy, you left her with some scars to fill your void in lonesome bars. As soon as you were not around, he beat her up and put her down. And she lay lifeless on that bed, but she heard every word I said. And I knew Jesus soon she'd see, so I asked her to pray for me. A peace then came and calmed my soul. I changed directions on that road, and now no demons have me bound. And I can't put her Bible down. And now no demons have me bound. And I can't put her Bible down. Thank you.
That got me emotional, so thanks for that.
Yeah, that means it was a good one.
Gotta figure out what I'm doing next. I wrote this song in 2016 with my friend Haley. I'm over here crying, so thank you for that. Wait me a second, gotta get my composure. You got me all my feels.
Well, that makes me feel good.
All right, I wrote this song in 2016 with my friend Haley White. And she was just telling me about the guy that she was dating at the time and how she felt like he liked somebody else more than her and that she was too wild for him and all this stuff. And I said, so you kind of feel like you're his whiskey and she's his water, right? wrote this song. It's called Water. I try whiskey, I try the hard stuff, I try to be more like her. Guess that ain't enough. On the table is all your cigarettes. I'm trying to drown out the memory, erase these regrets. What does she do for you that I don't? You say you're leaving her, maybe you won't. Well, are you here? Are you leaving? Am I blind? Am I seeing? Dancing around these flames, it's getting hotter. Oh, admire whiskey. Ooh, is she your water? Is she your water? I've been waiting on you to come crashing down. The leaves to fall, your hide will wear off, and you come back around. I wanna see that steel horse cruising down that county line. Will you be here beside me, not just on my mind? Well, are you here? Are you leaving? Am I blind? Am I seeing? Dancing around these flames, it's getting hotter. Oh, admire whiskey. She your water. Whoa. What does she do for you that I just don't? Oh, you say you're leaving her, well, maybe you won't. So are you here with me? Are you leaving? Am I blind? Am I seeing? Dancing around these flames, it's getting hotter. Oh, my whiskey. Ooh, is she your water? Is she your water? Thank you. The funny thing is they ended up married in the end, so it's all good.
Very good.
Thank you.
I really don't like following you. I was thinking of what to play, and so I figured I'd play one of the first. I think it was the first song I wrote. I was probably 18, and it's a blues tune. This guy, like you said earlier, older brother, gave me a bunch of blues CDs whenever I was young, so always really enjoyed that. So this is the only thing I knew at that point. You can play with me if you do want to.
care if you stay. My daddy left me before I was 3. My daddy left me before I was 3. Ever since he left me, been nothing but trouble for me. My grandma taught me, you work hard and you pray the Lord, you can do anything you want. My grandma taught me, you pray hard and you work, you can do anything you want. But then the world taught me, you sit down, you shut up, you can do what you're taught. So you come and go, baby. You come and go as you please. You come and go, baby. You come and go as you please. I don't care if you stay. I don't care if you leave.
Hadn't played that tune in a long time. That's a good one. Okay. This is a song I wrote. Shocker. It's called On Account of You. For the life of me, I could not tell you when I wrote this song. I know it was in the middle of rather tumultuous relationship, as they say. And it was partly inspired by a conversation I had with my brother William over here, and just kind of about assessing a situation and kind of recognizing it may be time to cut ties and move on. Anyway, this is Account of You.
I heard a bird and I thought of you. It sang to me just like you used to do. It flew away, later it came back. I wish we would have worked out just like that. Had a dream last night where I made love to you. It seemed so real, I did not know what to do. Woke up this morning, head full of ideas. I've got to clear my mind and make some sense of this. Get stoned sometimes, and I think of you. Little brother warned me it would cause me to. First I did not listen, but now I do. 'Cause my heart's been broken so many times on account of you. 'Cause my heart's been broken so many times on account of you. 'Cause my heart's been broken so many times on account of you. 'Cause my heart's been broken so many times.
Awesome job.
Thank you, man. Oh, well, y'all are tearing it up down there. Doing everything we can to keep up with you.
I want to play this song. It's called Words. I released an EP in 2015 called Honesty and Honor, and at the same time, I found an EP that had been released at the same time by a guy named Justin Payne. He was a coal miner from West Virginia, and I really dug his tunes, and he dug mine, and we wrote 2 songs together. I don't do a lot of co-writes, but we wrote 2 songs together, and I've never met him. We just did it over Facebook Messenger and through the telephone, and we wrote this one in about 15 minutes. It's called Words. Time and time again I've heard a man can't be knocked down by words. Well, I guess I don't believe that's true. 'cause I've seen the damage words can do. I don't know what ran through my head. I can't remember all I said. I broke every bone in this old home, and I didn't need no sticks and stones. If I could take it back, I know I would without a doubt. I'm working harder every day to learn to shut my mouth. You might think it'd take a wrecking ball to tear it all apart, but all it took was words to break her heart. All it took was words to break her heart. And all he heard was, I don't care. And when I needed you, you weren't there. Thankless words from a teenage son who can't undo what's done is done. I think about the respect I lack and how it might be different if I'd have held back. And now I'm living with that choice I made, and the words Daddy carried to his grave. If I could take it back, I know I would without a doubt. I'm working harder every day to learn to shut my mouth. You might think it'd take a wrecking ball to tear it all apart, but all it took was words to break his heart. All it took was words to break his heart. I had drunken words with my best friend, made sure we'd never speak again. I wish that I'd have known right from the start that all it takes is words to break a heart. All it takes is words to break a heart.
Awesome job.
Thank you.
It's a good song right there.
I wrote this song whenever I was, I think, 18 or 19, and I ran into my mom's room at like 3 a.m. and woke her up. And I was like, I've written a song about you. Get up and come listen to it. Well, she gets up and she's excited, and then she hears the song, and she says, I'm never allowed to sing it in public. So this is called Prozac and Prayer. I hope that y'all like it. Running through the screen door, have mercy, dear Lord. Mama's in one of the fits. It's usually you come to Jesus meeting every time one of them hits. She likes to slam a few doors and break a few things and put on an old church hymn. And we gather in a family circle as our prayer goes up like this. Well, thank you, Lord, for Mama. What an angel who's forgot about way too much. She's a good woman, but the truth is she's not nearly thanked enough. Well, she can be like hell hath no fury than a woman pulling out her hair. Thank you for Mama. What an angel Prozac with her prayer. Well, don't get the wrong impression, 'cause she's really quite the same. But when she gets mad, she can say a few things that would make my grandma faint. We love to give her a few margaritas, let her taste the salt and lime. Then we load up in the station wagon and head to the church house for prayer time. Thank you, Lord, for Mama. What an angel who's forgot about way too much. She's a good woman, but the truth is she ain't nearly thanked enough. Well, she can be like hell, have no fury. Then a woman pulling out her hair. Thank you for Mama. What an angel, and the Prozac with her prayer. Well, she's good at telling me things I could get a grip on. And Lord knows in her eyes that woman ain't never wrong. Oh, never wrong. But thank you, Lord, for Mama. What an angel who's forgot about way too much. She's a good woman, but the truth is she ain't nearly thanked enough. Well, she can be like hell, have no fury. Then a woman pulling out her hair. Thank you for Mama. What an angel, and the Prozac with her prayer. Well, thank you, Lord, for Mama, and the doctor that gave her the Prozac with her prayer.
That's a good song.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
She didn't care for it.
That is a really good song.
Thank you.
great
She
one.
likes it now. But
If you weren't here, my wife would have left already. I think she really likes you. I know that I do. You're a good songwriter and
Thank you.
have a very great voice.
Appreciate it.
I don't have anything of that caliber. I'm sitting over here debating whether I should Arkansas. You want to do Arkansas River flooding? Yeah, I don't have that much of an artistic bone, so I just kind of beat on my guitar and hopefully keep 6 strings in tune. People keep inviting me places from time to time. I'll show up anyway. This one's called Arkansas River Flooded. The Arkansas River flooded, Oklahoma's underwater.
shack up on William Tell. I wanna hear you holler, babe. I wanna hear you yell. I'll run like a horse jacked up on William Tell. It's getting wetter and warmer down here every day. It's getting wetter and warmer down here every day. If you can't swim, you'll drown. If you can't stay cool, you'll burn alive. Getting wetter and warmer down here every day.
Well, you didn't tell us what that one's about.
It was just the weather, kind
The
of.
weather.
It's about the weather.
That's a good one.
It's not. It's
I
not
love
about
that
anything.
tune.
It's just an assortment of words put together.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. This next song is called Nick's House. This is a song I wrote. I had a buddy that used to live up in Memphis, and I would go up there and visit him a lot, and we played a lot. He was a guitar player, and we would hang out at his house and, get in trouble. And
Stay
so
out of
anyway, yeah. Well, yeah, but anyway, this is a song about going over to his house and just kind of the relief that one would feel, as it were, upon entering into that realm of debauchery. You know I felt just like Snow White when I went up to Tennessee. I drove so fast I did not dwell on my own petty misery. She in an off white colored dress took my hand and walked with me. We talked about some things, but she blew my mind because she took the pain so far away. She took the pain so far away. She took the pain so far away. Her strength gave comfort to my bones as we drifted to another place where she and I just sat alone, and music was everything. She in an off white colored dress took my
talked about some things, but she blew my mind because she took the pain so far away. She took the pain so far away. But she took the pain so far away.
It's hard to pick which songs you're going to play when you're only going to do 5 or 6 songs. And you got a whole bunch of them. I'm 46 years old now, and I've been doing this for a long time. I think I've been doing this for like 78 years. There's no doubt about it, though. My beautiful wife at home has been my muse throughout it all. She has sat there while I've gone on tour for weeks and months. She has put up with all my BS because it takes it takes us men about 45 years to grow up. So I wrote this song. It's called Sleep Through the Night. The kids were young. We were living in Phoenix, Arizona, and I was out on week 5 of what was going to be 17 weeks on the road. And we were leaving Borger, Texas. This little oil town is nowhere. This little bitty theater is like, I don't know if you've ever been to Borger, Texas. I think the theater's the only thing there. But we were headed to Fort Worth, and believe it or not, it snowed and shut the highway down. And we made it to this little Bates-style motel with a store by it, and there was no one there but us, and the store had everything you needed, like a 6-pack of beer for, $37.50 and cigarettes for $18 a pack. So I just pulled my 6-string out. I couldn't go to sleep, and I wrote this song. Driving on to the next town, storms filled the sky. I found a little motel room to stop for the night. I hate getting snowed in, 'cause there's nothing to do. So I pull out my 6-string and write one for you. And it's a long way out of here. The roads are all closed. I'm getting tired of this atmosphere, and I'm down to my last change of clothes. Don't know when I'm coming home, and I've been gone for a while. So pick up your telephone, send me pics of your beautiful smiles, and I'll sleep through the night. Well, I know your heart's a breaking. This old road has me bound. I swear it feels like I'm taking the long way around. I'm gonna run through this schedule as fast as I can. And I won't let these hellholes define who I am. It's a long way out of here. The roads are all closed. I'm getting tired of this atmosphere, and I'm down to my last change of clothes. I don't know when I'm coming home, and I've been gone for a while. So pick up your telephone, send me pics of your beautiful smiles, and I'll sleep through the night. I've lost so much time I can never get back being out on the road. The thoughts cross my mind to just turn around. And chasing this dollar puts food on the table, but it's getting old. 'Cause I'd give it all just to hold you right now. It's a long way out of here, and the roads are all closed. I'm getting tired of this atmosphere, and I'm wearing my last change of clothes. I don't know when I'm coming home, and I've been gone for a while. So pick up your telephone and send me pics of your beautiful smiles, and I'll sleep through the night. Can you edit that to in tune?
Awesome job. Just one question I have though for everybody: is there people up there? Is there people up there? Because if they're okay, good. You're actually up there. All right. We talked about. Me and Lucas talked. I asked him. I'm like, "Is this place haunted?" And he's like, "I don't believe in that." And I saw y'all up there, and I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, but you put somebody in a sheet, and Lucas will be the first one to run out.
You made me think of my song I wrote about Arkansas. I have a song about Arkansas. Yours is about the Arkansas River. Mine's about Arkansas ways. I was in Nashville when I was 20 years old, and this record executive wanted way more from me than just for me to write songs. Imagine that. And I left, and he told me I was never going to be anything, amount to anything, and he said I'd always be stuck in my Arkansas ways. So on the way home from Nashville, I wrote this. If you want me, then you gotta take the real me. A bandana wearing, Johnny Cash blaring, I'm a sinner saved by grace. I run with the outlaws in a town that's real small. And my mom and daddy raised me to believe in King James. What you see, what you get. Well, there's things that I won't do, so don't even ask me to do that shit, because I know who I am. You want me to change? Well, what you think? I don't give a damn. Want me to compromise and I'll just walk away. They said I was just stuck in my Arkansas ways. They said I could lose a little mouth and that I might be too south for what's playing on country radio these days. Hey, come on, girl, you gotta keep it clean. Don't you dare sing about the real things, 'cause that ain't what people wanna hear anymore. Well, I said, kiss my ass as I walked on out their door. 'Cause I know who I am. You want me to change, well, what you think, I don't give a damn. You want me to compromise and I'll just walk away. They said I was just stuck in my Arkansas ways. You want me to compromise who I am, I'll walk away. Yeah, they said I was just stuck in my Arkansas ways. Yeah, I'll always be stuck in my Black River washed Arkansas ways. No, I ain't changing. Thank you.
It keeps getting harder and harder to follow. That's a great song. I love that song. All y'all are very talented. That's wonderful. This was one of the other first songs I wrote. That blues one was one of the first ones. This is another one of the, and I guess Blues Brothers, they've got that. They're like, what kind of music you play? Both kinds, country and western. And I would say, as far as at least
the old 97 for next time.
yeah, as far as we go, it's like kind of what kind of music. People ask what kind of music you play. It's kind of like both kinds, country and blues is kind of the way I always feel about it. But so anyway, I didn't know it was a country song whenever I wrote it, but I think it's kind of a country song. And whenever I wrote it, I hadn't met the girl who I think of whenever I sing it every time. And so now it's kind of developed, the words have changed as I've met my wife, and whenever I'm out singing at a bar, and I always think her whenever I sing it. She is definitely the one, my inspiration, my inspo. I don't have much sense. Darling, I have to see you tonight. Wanna hold you in my arms. You make me feel like everything is alright. Tonight, that's what I need you for. Won't you throw your loving arms around me? Oh, hold me tight. You can talk to me, baby, I'll listen right back. We can go round and round all night. Darling, when I look into your eyes, I see a delta sunset sky. Yeah, when I look into the stars, feel the beauty of your heart. Why don't you throw your loving arms around me? Won't you hold me tight? Kiss and love upon me, baby. Oh, come on all night. And on my darkest days, you always light my way. When I wanna leave this world behind, you let your love light shine, let it shine.
your loving arms around me. Oh, squeeze me tight. You talk right to me, you see right through me. You make everything alright. You make everything alright.
Yeah. All right. Scratch that one. Not doing Nelly's tune. Not trying to cry on stage here. Last time I was at the Forum, I did a song about my mom and I cried. So I swore I would never do crying songs on stage again. I just can't do it. So this one's called Colt, and this one's a song about. Scratch all that. This one's called Colt, and this is a song about basically about needing to pull up your bootstraps when things aren't going well for you and not giving up, and when you get knocked down to get back up and keep on going and don't lose your momentum.
The absence of a light, one can recognize himself, but the steps that he takes aren't so heavy anymore. Now you got to have some faith, not in Buddha or the Lamb, but the kind that tell your feet to do their job so you can stand. Look at him, cold, still sopping wet and stumbling round, having no ideas, but just trying to make some ground. Look at him, waking from a world of dire pain, having no ideas, but just trying to love again. Past a mountain, there's a river, there's a tree that's standing high. In the shade there is forgiveness, in the water there is life. If you're headed that direction, then you better not slow down, because the toll man's just a criminal they let hang around. Look at him, cold, still sopping wet and stumbling round, having no ideas, but just trying to make some ground. Look at him, waking from a world of dire pain, having no idea, just trying to love again. Having no idea, just trying to love again.
All right.
Good stuff. So who started playing it first? You or Will? You did? And you showed him some chords, and then he took it and just started
More or
wailing.
less. Yeah, more or less. Showed him a scale and said, play these notes. I'm going to play T for Texas.
How many years
Play these
apart are
notes.
y'all?
7. I had to think about that one.
13, and he wanted to play. No one would spend any time with him, so I did. I showed him 3 chords, and in 6 months he was teaching me music theory.
Really?
Like, he's just phenomenal, man. He's
I didn't make it that far.
I don't know what theory means.
I don't even know how to spell theory.
Do it again. I can fix my house and I can maintain my old truck. Probably win the lottery, knowing my dumb luck. And I can build a brand new man from the lessons I've learned. But I can't do nothing about those bridges I've burned. I set them ablaze, then I throw some dynamite on the top. I'm setting my ways, and Lord knows that I can't change. So I can pray forgiveness, accept the consequence I've earned. But I can't do nothing about those bridges I've burned. And I can write these songs before I know what they're gonna say. I might set a trip and then flip and beat my ETA. I finally hit that highway, and this time I'm standing firm. Looking back at a stack of charred black bridges I've burned. I set them ablaze, then I throw some dynamite on the flames. I'm setting my ways, but Lord, I think I can change. So I can pray forgiveness, accept the consequence I've earned. But I can't do nothing about those bridges I've burned. So keep breaking the chains. Lord, I know you'll make a way through the blood and the name. For I'm getting stronger every day. And I can pray forgiveness, accept the consequence I've earned. But I can't do nothing about those bridges I've burned. And I can pray forgiveness and reap the sowing yields return. But I can't do nothing about those bridges I've burned.
Awesome job.
Beautiful.
I almost messed it up a second time.
I don't know what to do over here, so.
Any Britney Spears?
Oh my God.
Okay. There it is. I thought that something happened with this again. Okay. Anyway. I feel kind of bad because I sang the one about my mom, and it kind of makes her sound insane. And then the one I wrote for my dad is like all sweet and stuff. So, but I wrote this in I think 2015 for my dad. It's called "Worth It." Well, I might smoke too much, but Jesus loves me anyway. And I've been known to cuss when I'm trying to get across what I have to say. And God knows I'm not perfect. And if I had to be, I wouldn't cut it. But someone thinks I'm worth it. And I'm crazier than to help you out if you'd let them. I know it's hard to heal, but you can. There's someone who understands, and they're just waiting around to show you. Someone thinks you are worth it. Even when you get crazier than a three-ring circus. Yeah. Well, all through the ups and downs on this roller coaster ride we call out, I bet someone sure thinks that you are worth it. Yeah, yeah. Well, all through the ups and downs on this roller coaster ride we call out, I know someone who thinks this whole world's worth it. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, you're worth it. Thank you. I think that's it. Is that a wrap? I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything.
Me either.
I'm tweaking on Nicorette, and I don't know what's going on. No.
That sounds good to me. I was sitting here going, I mean, I got one more in the pocket, but and I'm sure y'all have a million more. You know, he was saying it's hard to choose between. I'm like, I'm just, happy I have enough songs to play. But yeah, I like it. I like it.